morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgin Lee with a daily update for Ethereum. Yesterday we left off with this projection of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That we can at least get maybe even $66 level for Ethereum. Well, let's take another look at it from a pattern perspective, shall we? So if we have, you got to remember in technical analysis, price changes all the time because sentiment, which drives the price movements, is very, very capricious. So the capriciousness of sentiment makes a requirement for technical analysis to switch and change on the dime if a new pattern, a new direction is identified. So get used to it. If it always was predictable with one projection and it fulfills to fruition to that projection always, then the universe will be highly predictable, and we know that's not the case. So in this case, what we have is a potential for an ending diagonal. And an ending diagonal is a bit of a hybrid between an impulse and a corrective sequence. And that impulse attribute hybrid shows that it can be labeled as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like an impulse regular wave sequence with the actionaries and the reactionaries. Now, the corrective sequence shows that, well, wave 4 and 1 are allowed to overlap. If that's the case, then we have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more lower low. And 4 and 1 overlap is acceptable and allowed in an ending diagonal. Thereby the 5, the blue 5, would be somewhere in the low 80s to high 70s. If this is correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we should get one more lower low for the wave 5. And here's the thing, each wave has to be a 3-wave swing, just like shown here. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can't see it so well here, but wave 5 will probably 1, 2, 3. Now, there are instances where 1, 3, and 5 have still 5 subwaves. I think that's exactly what we have, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. But regardless, I think there is likely a one more lower low to go. If that's the case, then we should see somewhere in the low 80s. Now, if price just screams up to the level of 109 and past 124, then we've got clearly a very nice rally going on, and maybe the potential of a wave 3 of an impulse in progress, but we're not even close to even seeing that or having that materialize. We need to hit a lower low. Here, right here, it didn't really hit a lower low exactly, at least using the Bitfinex pricing that I have on this chart. So if we get a lower low, I think then we'll start a wave 4, and that's not the end of it. This lower low will be the end of the wave 3. Then we'll get a very nice rally into January or so, and I think January 21 plus or minus 3 days will be the real hard hit day. Fundamentally, I don't know, but I'm going to take a big stab guess. Maybe the SEC will reject every one of the ETFs. There's a big clamor going on that we do need these ETFs. I don't think we need the ETFs. We do need institutional money, but I don't think we necessarily would be a death nail on the coffin without the ETFs. All right, I hope that you found this to be helpful. Have a wonderful day.